Sup, bitches? Not only do you get a double feature to... Wait, I need to do that again. I got too close to the mic and peeked.
What's up, bitches?
That's staying in. Continue.
No, enough with the ear torture. Sup, bitches? Not only do you get a double chapter feature this week, but your bitch is back, and that bitch is me. We are all bitches. One bitches, one for all bitches. All for one bitches, the 3 bitch musketeers.
1 bitch, 2 bitch, red bitch, blue bitch.
There are 3 bitches here.
One bitch, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
1 nation under bitch, indivisible.
Don't get me wrong, this bitch is still busy, but I missed y'all.
He graciously made time for us. Thank you.
I made no time. There is no time.
Yeah. There's no time.
Oh man, yeah, we're back.
I'm back.
Yeah, Franz is
I'm back.
Franz is they're feeling way better. Hopefully, I don't mean to put words in your mouth.
No. Franz is feeling better. Actually, this morning, they woke up and did a bunch of chores and stuff, and got ready for work on time.
Killing me.
And and we drove to school, and we 1 noted the lack of traffic. 2 noted the lack of students walking to school.
I just saw 1 kid with a fucking euphonium on their back. Walking to school, and I was like, the fuck do you have that for today?
So Franz was like, today's Monday, right? And I was like, yeah, today's Monday. And we looked at the phone, and they were like, it's the 23rd. It's a fucking national holiday.
Nice.
See, if we had any foresight, we'd be able to actually do a double feature and make this a 2-hour episode.
Fuck.
But we don't.
No, we don't.
Wait, don't say that. Shut up. Just cut that out.
I mean, we physically don't have the time in our schedules. It's a little late for Avery
oh,
and
that's
I.
true, especially with the time difference with John.
Yeah.
Listen up. What are we? Losers? Freaks? Even?
Yes.
We've done a double episode before in less than the time. Right?
Exactly. We can do it in 5 minutes. We'll do it right now. Luffy's the best.
Yeah, we'll do it in 5 minutes.
Over.
Luffy sucks. It's all about Yamato.
Luffy sucks. Luffy's out. Yamato's in.
Yeah.
And
Luffy sucks. Yamato's in. Marco's hot. Piano guy's gonna die.
We found the One Piece.
I'm a double furry now.
Yeah. Oh god, the Sulong, great.
Yeah, let's just jump into it. We'll start with Marco's hot in chapter 995.
No. Don't forget the chapter covers in 995. That was so cute.
Because we got the
little Luffy just.
We got the requests back.
Yeah, we're back to requests.
I can't wait to see how many are actually just Oda, but lying through a pen name.
Yeah.
So the reader request last week was Luffy tries to study but gets bored right away, which is really cute. So he's just chilling out, laughing his eyes out at something that the squirrels are doing.
The little squirrel homies.
The owl, there's big giant teacher owl.
Is very upset. But Luffy looks so cute. It was really nice to
I like
open
his
up
little
the chapter.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
Kabuto or whatever.
Yeah, he's so stupid. He's literally a 7-year-old child.
He just loves bugs.
He's literally a 7-year-old child.
So
it was a really pleasant surprise to open up the chapter and see Luffy's little smiling face. But then the next page.
Immediately, no big deal. Luffy's smiling face, and then, Yonko and Whitebeard's first commander just going at it. Yeah, nothing, no big deal.
Essentially, 2 Yonko.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hold on, what are we talking about? This is Mama and...
Yeah, Mama and Marco.
But he's literally the right-hand man of Whitebeard.
Yeah.
Of course, couldn't go toe-to-toe with Whitebeard. Probably couldn't go toe-to-toe with Big Mom.
I don't understand any of these words.
But if I say toe enough, would you understand?
No, I meant like the words that you used in the beginning to describe them.
Yonko.
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 Yeah, that's
Yonko?
4 things.
Yeah, the
Four
four
emperors.
Oh, why the fuck are they? Okay,
What-
okay.
what
no,
is-
no,
what
I
is it
get
called
I
in
get it,
English?
I get it.
I think
What-
they're
what-
called
in-
the Emperors of the Sea.
I think so. In the Viz, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because my
It's-
brain heard 4
Yeah.
things.
It's just that's just left over from the years of reading the scans.
Yeah.
And then Marco?
Right.
He's the Whitebeard's first commander.
Is that what we said? We
Yeah.
said something else.
No,
No?
I said toe a lot. Do you want me to do it again?
Yeah. Feet.
Toe to toe to toe to toe to toe to toe to toe.
Anyways,
Speaking of
so-
toes, look at those little bit chicken feet. Yo, he's got
Ooh,
little
chicken
chicken
feet.
feet.
The gut?
I'm gonna cook them up, and eat them. Anyways.
Uh,
Anyways, they're going hand to toe,
hand to
Uh,
toe.
Phoenix fist to whatever her fireball's name
wing
is.
to fist.
Yeah.
Or
Uh,
wing to fire.
Yeah, I love Marco. He's like, I may not know what my role is yet, but I know better than any of those guys what kind of danger you pose.
I don't know what I'm doing here, honestly speaking, but I know you are a bitch.
Yeah,
And,
but
like-
you're bad.
He outflames Prometheus, even.
And Prometheus is screaming, like, why am I losing to flames?
And
Marco's
he's
like,
all cocky, like, Phoenix flames have special properties.
I hate that shit. I hate when they're just like, it has special properties. That's all you need to know.
Dude, Big Mom's done too. Just fucking.
You know, the picture of that kid, it's like the picture of like the little kid and somebody's grabbing his like neck
Yes.
and it's like blurry. That's what Big Mom is doing.
I know the exact one you're talking about. Where, like, you see no neck.
Oda uses the internet.
Yeah, no neck, and it's just the hand grabbing this kid's like face.
God damn.
Oh
It's
god.
Like all of those memes of like what was it? Is it like Itachi holding up like Sasuke?
Oh,
with his
yeah.
Oh,
head?
yes.
but instead it's like a bunch of other people.
That's such
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
grab. That's such a good call.
It's literally that, but with Big Mom and Marco.
God
Jesus.
damn.
But
All the
she's
while.
like- She's like, oh, get him, Barrel Sparrow. And Barrel Sparrow has, like, a fucking candy bow and arrow.
I hate this man so much.
And he's, like, going off. He's just being like, oh, sorry, Marco. And Marco's like, oh, this is great.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Yeah. And Marco's, like, kind of worried, but he's just like, well, this is great. Like, you can tell he's not even, like, really bothered.
I mean, he
No.
can't die,
Yeah.
right?
He's like his thing is like I saw this coming, but it is a great fucking inconvenience that it really happened.
Truly, yeah.
Like that's all it is, just a great inconvenience.
And like he still goes off. He's like, so many times in the past I wanted to kill you. It's rather ironic, and like he gets cut off immediately by the furry squad.
Yeah. Furry squad. Furry squad.
Oh, it's called a pack? Get it right.
Oh,
Fur gang.
fur pack, fur pack.
Fur pack. Fur pack.
Right, the Sulongs come in looking sexy. I'm kind of sad that Puppy Girl looks almost exactly the
Yeah,
same.
Wanda kind of just looks like Wanda.
Yeah, she didn't really
Yeah.
change. Unless she's not in Sulong form. Yeah. Oh, she is because her hair is all.
No, she is. Her hair's all on fire.
Yeah.
But I like the stance she's doing with it when they get
yeah.
the
Really good.
Paris gets his eyes clawed out by a bunch of feral raccoons. And then I love on this before the spread showing Wanda and Carrot, I love like Big Mom is like Sulogs, and I love fucking his face,
Marco's
dude.
face?
Marco's face is just like
oh, fuck. Don't pop a boner now. Don't pop a boner now. No pop a boner now.
Like
hey, that's
he
kind of
has
hot.
to have known that minks
He's like,
are
no,
a
no, no,
thing.
no, no, no.
Hey, that's pretty hot. That's what Marco say.
He's like, oh no, a hand around my neck, beautiful furry women.
This is too many things. I'm in heaven. Waka waka.
Like, Mom, you've unlocked my 6th chakra gate. Like,
This is too much at once.
I think it's the 6th that was like on your crotch in Naruto. I remember like the chakra gates went down and there was one that was literally like on your crotch and it was like gate of life or some dumb shit like that. And I was like, I see what you're doing.
I hate this.
I can't believe I'm like actually fucking I'm like it's the 7th one. It's the Wonder Gate.
The Wonder
no,
Gate
that's
of
even
Wonder.
worse.
Yeah, that's worse. Oh, I love this though. So we get Carrot
This is my favorite
Sulong
part.
and Carrot Wanda, and Wanda's just like
Carrot Wanda?
Carrot Wanda, yeah.
Sulong
Yeah.
Wanda.
No,
Sulong
you heard me. Sulong Carrot and Carrot Wanda.
Uh-huh.
He's the one who killed Pedro. That's right. If it weren't for him, Sparrow's like that. He blew himself up. Like
He's not wrong. Like, he's not wrong. But it's so funny.
yeah.
He's just lying there and he's like, you dumbasses. I didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
I
listen.
don't feel
Your friend was the one who got
I don't
indoctrinated
feel
by
bad.
Goldie Roger to blow himself up. I didn't do shit.
Like, I don't feel bad for him, but he looks so funny.
he's just objectively right. He deserves it.
Yeah.
But like
He's Hannibal Buress. Why y'all booing me? I'm right.
Why y'all booing me? I'm right.
and Marco's just sitting here like no longer being asphyxiated
Yeah.
erotically
it's
or
great.
not.
It's great. Marco's like, who are you?
And then Carrot's like, you must be Marco, a friend of Cat Vipers, yes? And he's like, yeah, you could say that. Like, I love his
He's like,
just
fuck
like
yeah, I'm friends with your friends
nonchalant,
below.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
he's just like oh yes, furries.
yeah.
Ah yes, furries.
Big Mom, like, fucking Zeus is
Furries?
like dead, and Big Mom
Furries.
is like flying away. She's like, I don't have time for this. Like, you
Yeah.
guys hash it out.
She sees the Sulongs and she's like, I'm fucking out of here.
One
Yeah.
thing of note, Prometheus
Mom
is
an anti-furry.
The
Prometheus is
anti-furry.
knocked out.
Both of them, Prometheus and Zeus, are both knocked out.
Good.
And she's like, look, Marco, if you want to kill me, you'll have to do it another time. I don't have the soul weapons to spare on you now. It's like, what the fuck? Like, damn, Marco really did take out Prometheus and Zeus.
Good. Oh yeah, both of them, huh?
Yeah, they're both
Yeah.
out. You see them under her feet.
And
Nami's chance.
and I do like this because Wanda's like, just go, Marco, like, we'll deal with him. And Parasparrow's like, yo,
Parasparrow's like,
I'm fucked. Yes. But I
He's
love...
like, please don't go, please don't go. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I pointed the bow and arrow at you. but
Yeah.
Please don't go.
We were friends, buddy. Like a couple chapters ago, we were on the same side.
So I didn't want your friend to blow himself up. I even told him not to, so I think we can work this out. Like,
Listen, buddy, I know how you feel.
yeah.
I got my arm blown off.
But I love Marco, like, he just starts hearing what's going on. Like, oh, they're turning me into an Oni. And he's like, what the hell they doing over there?
Honestly, I love the little marks of him noticing stuff because that's happened like 5 times since the beginning of this chapter. Where
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
He is so out of the loop.
He's like,
I mean, he's just here.
he's
For
just
being,
here.
like, the de facto head of the Whitebeard Pirates. He's just, like, so out of the loop. Nobody has told him anything. And he's
Yeah.
just like, what's going on?
Out of the game 2 years and this much changes.
He's like, shit, what the fuck? What'd I miss?
I could
People
be at
turning
home.
into demons? What?
I could be at that
Furries?
village healing a giant cat. This is fucked up. Like, my feet hurt. I want to go home.
We switch straight back into the performance floor, and Apu is still running.
People are still chasing Apu, is what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the better point of view. as we have Zoro.
Zoro comes in with a 720-pound phoenix.
And,
Dun-da-da-da.
like, narrowly misses Apu. And Apu's...
Apu narrowly misses getting hit.
He's literally wheezing.
He's so fucking lame. I hate this motherfucker.
So everybody's like chasing him for the antibodies, and he like blows up the samurai and beast pirates behind him. And I love, you see like a panel he notices, and Zoro and Drake like rush at him, and he blocks them with like these tonfas that he pulls out. And I love this scene because he's like, whoa, you can't team up on me at the same time. And Zoro is like, listen, like, I want to get up there to help Kinemon. Like, you're in the way. You're like, delaying me. And it's like, all right, Zoro's got a sound reasoning. You turn your head. What's yours, Drake? I've always hated you. Yeah. Drake is just like,
Drake is us. Drake is me. I can't stand you.
Zoro's fighting with a purpose, and Drake's like, yeah, I just fucking hate you.
Flicking Apu's like, same, bitch.
Would you kindly die?
Yeah. But, yeah, they're gonna get into a fight. I love the way fucking, like, Drake is so cool. So in Pirate Warriors 4, Drake, you can turn into his Allosaurus form. I don't want to species him, because I always say T-Rex, but he's technically an Allosaurus.
We haven't gotten the T-Rex, right?
I don't think so. Not a real one. But I love the way his hybrid form looks.
Yeah,
like,
it's really cool.
The way his little dino feet look, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm about it.
His snout.
Yeah, little dino claws. Look at
snout.
yeah.
And his tail. Aww.
Yeah, he looks
You
good.
think it wags when he's happy?
Probably. it probably does. But yeah, I just like him.
Oh, what were you saying?
No, I was just ending. I just said I just really like dinosaurs.
Neat.
Yeah.
I just think he's neat.
It's Marge Simpson. Like, I just think it's neat.
Yeah, no, he looks really cool in his hybrid form. So we skip back to Queen, rubbing his little hands together. Like, oh yeah, that guy's Zoro? Always best to take out the number 2s and 3s quickly. And then he mentions the big daddy name. He's like, and they've got Judge's son among their group too, Vince Smoke Judge.
Yeah.
So there's some connection there. Well, everybody knows the Vince Smokes,
but like,
but he knows Judge specifically, like,
because the Vince Smokes deal with like quote unquote genetics.
Ooh.
Like, there's no doubt
he has those weird diseases and stuff that he makes.
I'm wondering if it's all connected somehow.
And then we go to the next page.
Yeah, we turn back to basically the Walking Dead crew. They're fucking fighting with like boards and shit.
I will say, I love Chopper's like distance model.
Yeah,
he looks so cute. I love his little mouth and his 2 dot eyes.
70% mouth.
But
I gotta say, Brooke just stays winning. Brooke he just can't lose.
Right, they figure out that Brooke can't get infected. Because he's basically a corpse already. And so that probably means that it's connected to having skin or blood or warmth.
Yeah.
And so Chopper seems to like get something. He's like, could it be that this virus is ... And then
Robin is like,
Robin
Chopper,
comes
your
in
arm.
from downtown. Chopper, your arm. And Chopper's like, ah! Oh crap!
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Brooke,
no, Chopper's gonna
die.
Assuming the worst immediately.
I mean, I thought it was hilarious because it was the exact thought that I had.
Yeah.
So to see it like right there.
I absolutely love I want to see how they get out of this. I want to see Marco and Chopper like work together finally, like 2 doctors putting their doctor heads together.
What if?
But I can't read this scene and not get over the fact
furry.
that like
he's gonna love Chopper.
Yeah, he's gonna love him. Brooke just I mean, that's, takes on Big Mom solo, can nullify her powers, lives to tell the tale, immune to like all diseases and poison from Queen, could probably defeat Queen one-on-one. Like,
He's just too powerful. Like, we have to make him we have to make it an empty boneheaded dumbass.
Yeah, milk heals him. Like, there's nothing he can't do.
Can he actually eat stuff?
Yeah, if he drinks milk, it cures his bones.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Right, because when he gets damaged, his like bones crackle a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say is that it would be lovely to see Marco treat Chopper and Chopper like share information with Marco at the same exact time.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. Because we know, look, Marco is like the doctor, and we haven't, like, every time we see him heal somebody, it's like with the Phoenix Fire, and the nurses were his that were helping
is he truly
Whitebeard.
A doctor, though, if all he does is use the fire?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So, like, we saw the nurses that were his healing Whitebeard and, like, giving him the IV drips and stuff, and that was Marco, but, like, we haven't actually seen him, like, do real doctor stuff. He kind of just jumps straight to, like, oh, let me use my superpower. It's like...
Oh, never mind, that was Law. I was about to say, didn't he, like, heal Lucy's, like, wounds from...
Yeah.
That was Law.
That was Law, yes.
It's like, you know, if Ace, God rest his soul, like, I would like to see Ace use a toaster, because I believe if he wanted toast, I assume that he would just jump straight to like, oh, well, I could just use it with my power. It's like, no, be mortal,
you just
bitch.
slap
like,
some bread, yeah.
Yeah, be mortal, bitch. Use your fucking toaster, like the rest of us. Show some goddamn humanity.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't wait for that.
It would be really cute. I mean, we know that he's in the general vicinity, so maybe. But we also know that he's gonna chase after Mom, so I'm not sure.
Yeah,
it's a big
plus,
question.
like, I want to see him.
But maybe he could heal everyone with his fire.
Yeah, that's because at the beginning of the chapter, they're like, "Oh, Phoenix Flames have special properties," and it's like, "Oh, well." I wouldn't doubt that he could just come in there and be like, "Why are you guys like freaking out?" and like Phoenix flame the whole area. And
why are you guys so cold?
And especially because the last time we see him looking over, like, what's happening over there. So I don't know. He might.
What they doing over there?
He might walk on over and help out.
Yeah,
it'd be ideal.
And then Chopper will be like, "Holy fuck, this is so fucking cool! Can you tell me all about your Phoenix power?"
Yeah, Chopper would just completely nerd out.
Super, like Deku style, like, tell me everything.
Yeah. So good.
Meanwhile, we switch, but like relatively same-ish area.
Yeah.
We've got Usopp like putting up a front against Ulti, shooting straight up a green star devil, and she gets eaten up by this like giant Venus flytrap and immediately calls for page 1, like, help me, Pepe.
Oh yeah, she did.
And yeah, I love when page 1 bites the vine.
And
you can see the little heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, Pepe saved me.
And he bites it. He's like, you can escape on your own. Like,
Pepe, let's get the good at that.
Yeah.
One detail that I just noticed is that I think it's kind of cute that like Ulti's hair gets like slicked back in her hybrid form.
Her little eyebrows, the little spikes.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
cute.
It's kind of cute.
It's really
not gonna lie. But
I see she's dressed and ready for COVID-19.
Yeah, she was the first one.
She was the Oda tried to tell us.
Oda warned us. Yeah. And that's what Usopp gets for not wearing his mask. He gets a fucking ulti mortar to the forehead.
Yeah.
Before that, though, we see a little move like bamboo javelin and like bunch of bamboo shooting up from the ground.
That was really cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's so cool.
But she just like goes straight through it.
Yeah, because she's like fucking tiny. It did affect page 1 though.
Yeah,
no,
and I love
tiny.
He's like
she like runs right through it.
Yeah, she's just like charging at him, and she ulti mortars him with a hockey headbutt. And I love Usopp. Not again.
Not again.
When was the last time his shit got kicked in?
They've just been going at it. I think that's the like.
Yeah,
I
because they're
think
all
that's
bloodied up. I assume
bloodied
that
up,
she's been
and-
headbutting them for a while.
Yeah,
But,
and Nami's on the floor too, so like they've been going against her for a while. But like the image of his skull cracking, that shit
Yeah.
fucked me up.
They somebody posted on Twitter. I remember it was chapter 135 when he fought the baseball guy in Alabasta. He gets fucking decked in the face, I think, with either the baseball or the bat itself by that guy.
Oh God.
And
I knew it. There was one moment.
It's the same panel like that. Like you can see the outline of his face,
Is
and
this
then
man
his
okay?
skull is getting like cracked.
Is he
Yeah, no,
okay?
he's not okay.
Like that has to be like there has to have originally been a crack there, and it's just like growing from it.
Yeah.
This man's
Oh,
gonna
God.
die real
But-
bad.
Yeah, real bad. But I love the ending of this chapter.
Oh, it's
Where-
so good.
Ulti, god damn, she fucking she's huge, and she fucking gorilla
Right?
grips Nami, and she's like, "Now speak. I'm on a short fuse. You know why? Because your captain said, Master Kaido, that he would be king of the pirates." And then Nami's like, "I'm sorry, he's an idiot. Please, no more
no more
headbutts." "I swear we'll leave the island. If you hit me one more time, I'm gonna die." And she's like, "Then say it. Say my captain will never be the king of the pirates."
She's like, and like while she's talking, we're getting like pictures of Luffy,
Yeah.
like, running towards Kinemon to help him, and then
I wanna point out,
Usopp, like
We get a freak.
Hmm?
We get like a
Oh my god, yeah.
glimpse at a freak.
It's I want to say, does this count as a Panda Man sighting? Because
No,
What?
don't do my man Panda Man. In the Luffy panel, look right above his head.
okay, I did notice that.
So
I noticed that
you
when I
see
read
a
it the
man
first time.
head and
Yeah,
then
and
two
the bottom
legs
is-
instead of
it's-
where the arms are supposed
Alright,
to be
it's
but
There's
man
an entire
legs.
panda.
it's not Panda Man, it's Man Panda.
It literally, it's more panda than it is
That's
man.
literally no. That's literally. I think that's literally the joke. It's man
it's
panda.
Man Panda. Oh god.
That sounds like a very Oda joke. I think that's what it is.
But I love God, I love like, so Nami is like, "Oh, I'll say it."
She's
We
like,
get
I'll say it. And
her
Usopp's
shot of,
"That's
like-
it, Nami. Just lie to her. The wrong word will be the end of your life. After we made it all this way."
Yeah, and I love, she's like, "Luffy will never stop until he's Pirate King." And then she's like crying, and Ulti's like, "Oh, so you want to die?" And then Usopp's like,
"You idiot, Nami, get out of here!"
I love her crying, like, "But it's true." Like,
just like,
she didn't say that out of like
Right.
Like,
part
she
of-
didn't say
part
it
of-
out of any sentimentality. She's just like, it's just the truth. What do you want
yeah,
from me?
yeah. Part of it was like, "Oh, like he's gonna be Pirate King," and then part of it was like, "He's an idiot."
Please, it's him, not
Please don't
me.
kill me because my captain's a moron.
Yeah. Oh god.
And then we get Komachio. Old Tama to the rescue.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere too.
Out of fucking nowhere.
Like
Yeah, I
everyone's
was-
surprised.
I was like, "What the hell?" Like, Otama coming in clutch.
Yeah, right? With the
But,
giant fucking Koma Inu.
Yeah. But I'm happy that she's coming in.
Yeah, that's the end of this chapter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
end of 995.
And now 996, Island of the Strongest. And this cover story was like, I hate Blackbeard, but this was funny.
Really? I hate him and I still hate this cover.
I like it. Reader request: Blackbeard and a hippo brushing their teeth by Ebby. And it's like, I love it because the hippo is dressed all dapper, like brushing his teeth, and he's staring at Blackbeard, who's brushing his teeth with like a mug. And I like that the hippo is staring at Blackbeard because even the hippo knows, like, you never brush your fucking teeth, you nasty bitch. Like,
Yeah.
Blackbeard's looking at him like, just say something, I dare you.
yeah, just say something, I dare you, I'll black hole you. And he's like, "Bitch, I'm the fiercest mammal in fucking, like, the world, basically."
For
Like,
real.
this hippo is like, "Dog, I will drag you underwater and murder you." Like, shut up.
Dude,
God, hippos are frightening.
we need more Hippo Zone fruit users.
Yeah. Like, they say that, like, the carnivore zone fruit users are, like, more ferocious because they, like, they're like the
bloodlust,
predators or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to believe that the hippo zone fruit user, wherever he or she may be, is like the apex predator. Like he is the most ferocious. Like he will just fucking kill you for no reason.
You know the theory how like Blackbeard wants like the strongest of every type of fruit, like the strongest Paramecia,
Yeah.
the strongest Logia, the strongest zone fruit is straight up the hippo fruit. Confirmed.
Yeah. It's not the dragon, it's not the Oni, it's the hippo. The whole time in front of our eyes.
This
But,
is Oda telling us. It's a confirmation.
Yeah. This is Oda letting us know, like, listen, like, I warned you when we get to, further chapters. Don't say I never told you nothing. We get inside the Animal Kingdom bath, forehead floor inside the dome.
Okay, did anybody else like not understand this fucking?
I didn't
like,
understand.
map
I
here?
didn't understand it, but I was just like, well, whatever. They're on the thingy, Animal Kingdom bath thingy inside the dome.
It's I don't blame you. It's weird because like before this we had like just a straight up down of like
Right.
B1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it was assumed that after 6 it was
And now it's like,
the
what
top.
the fuck is this?
yeah.
There's
like,
one
it's-
later in the chapter that's like right brain center hallway.
Yeah,
It's like, bruh,
right brain center
right,
of the head. I'm like, oh, what?
right brain neocortex. Like, what the hell? I don't want.
Yeah, this is straight up like an actual floor map.
Yeah.
Well, we start off right where we left off.
Yeah.
With Koma Inu coming in, Komachio and Otama coming in.
Yeah. I love
Funny
this
scene.
gag is
I
so
love
funny.
this.
So like Nami and Usopp are on the back with Otama
Wait,
of Komachio.
wait. You missed a really good one with like there's Ulti and Pepe in the back, and Ulti's like, Pepe, go bite that stupid dog in two. And Pepe's like, why me? You do it.
And then she's like, what?
What? Me?
Oh, I love
Page
it.
1 being very love it. You gotta love it.
You gotta love
He's
it.
in his rebellious
I love their
phase.
dynamic.
And so Nami's like, Usopp, are you alright? And Usopp's like,
And then
Nami's
she's like,
no, of course you're not alright. But let's focus on the positive. I'm fine.
and then we just see, hey, what? And she gets like smacked.
Like, okay, I see. Usopp is fine.
Otama, how did you get here? We got a ride on the enemy's ship with the enemy, and you see the fucking our homie Hihimaru coming in clutch. Hihimaru soloing fucking Page 1, dude. Strongest
Page 1
monster
jobber.
confirmed.
He sucks so much.
Confirmed. I do love Ulti. Like, she's transformed back.
Come from?
yeah, she transformed back and just like her hand like on her hip, like like
the little like puff that's like
Like,
yeah.
this giant sword wielding monkey is just an inconvenience to her.
Yeah. Wherever in the world did you come from? And Nami's like, but they're ferocious. That giant monkey's in trouble. Don't belittle his power, Onami. We came here as samurai. I fucking
Love
Going
Otama.
all out.
Otama's also gonna use the slur that Momonosuke was taught.
Ooh. The gamer word of power. She'll level Onigashima.
Tsunade.
Just the image of a mushroom cloud blowing the skull to pieces. Literally turning the skull into particles. Just like... I saw somebody online bring it up. They're like, oh, like, she can make the dongo that can control the smile fruit users.
Ooh.
And Usopp is like Omega Sniper with his like observation hockey. So somebody was like, it might just end up being that they're gonna be running around Onigashima just sniping the dongo in people's mouths and like turning them to their side.
Because the whole Momotaro thing is he gets the Oni to become friends.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's not about like killing, it's about convincing.
Right.
And what better way to convince than use
Then
magic
use
devil
magical
powers.
Yeah. What better way to convince than to take away one's free will? Am I right? Ratatouille. That entire movie is a fucking like eldritch horror story about this fucking rat stealing away this man's free will.
He deserved none of that. He did not deserve that hot French
dude,
chef.
Little fucking Pasquale or whatever his name was. He just wanted to live a normal life, and this fucking eldritch horror rat.
He was a useless motherfucker.
Is there an implication that like
exceptionally what's the word? He exceptionally
There is an implication halfway through the movie that he willingly gave up his free will to this eldritch rat. So, you know, I don't know what the subtext that it says about him.
God, I can't remember the word. He benefited greatly from this little rat. So you know what?
Yeah, free will is a joke. It means nothing. That's what we're getting at.
The rest of us know what's good for you.
But like is this a special thing that Remy, the rat from Ratatouille, can do? Or is it something that like only this human man can be subjected to?
Maybe. I don't remember.
Because I refuse to believe that all humans can be subjected to this.
It was anything with hair, and I believe he could steal humanity's free will by controlling them by their hair.
Please
and
stop.
I remember this being brought up because somebody was like, well, Remy could just defeat Thanos. He could get Thanos to take off the glove. Yeah,
Thanos
and then somebody somebody said that, like, oh, Remy could defeat Thanos. He could get him to take off the glove. And then someone was like, bitch, how? Thanos is like his natural born enemy. Like,
natural born enemy.
Yeah,
because
Thanos
he's
is bald. Yeah, he's bald. Like, you can't control him. Like,
this is the power scaling we need.
This is all reminding me of this one TikTok. This man, like, using the feature on whatever, like, app that, like, guesses, like, where you're from.
It's like some TikTok filter, I think.
It's like a TikTok filter that, like, guesses where you're from by, like, I guess your facial structure or something.
Oh,
and this
no.
guy gets rat.
It just says rat, and his face, like,
His face,
morphs.
The filter, like, morphs his face into a rat. And he just starts singing the French song for the movie.
From Ratatouille.
Like, he looks at the camera like, what? But then he, like, seamlessly, like,
Oh my god.
starts singing.
Look, I am glad that the global pandemic has kind of halted all travel for a bit. It sucks that people can't see their families. I understand, but you guys don't understand. This means nobody can go to Disney France, which means nobody can go to the Ratatouille restaurant, which means nobody can get like turned into a soldier for Ratatouille.
Thank God. Now we can finally thin the herd.
We've halted his forces, like we've cornered them, much like Stonewall Jackson in the Battle of whatever.
Anyways, we're now at the right brain
this is
tower,
so
central
important.
hallway.
Yeah, we get some yummy little side titty here.
Oh my god.
Yamato's nice side titty.
Yamato's
Yamato with the
fucking
side
good.
titty.
He comes in
Busting up
swinging
these shields.
straight in half like it's nothing, and some asshole with a bazooka is hiding behind some other shields. It's like, you'll never finish all of us, young master.
You can't swing through us all.
And just blasts him to hell. But Yamato just gets up and oh my god, what's her fucking name?
Shinobu?
Yeah, Shinobu. She like yells out to her saying like, if you're a samurai, make up your mind, abandon me and save Lord Momonosuke.
Yells out to him.
And like,
ooh, no, I'm just kidding.
oh, did I?
I
So
did that.
If you wanna edit that.
I mean, fuck it. I'm fallible. I'm a human.
Okay.
Like, trans people mess up too.
Okay.
I did it another chapter ago too. So
PSA.
Yeah,
so
like,
I'm going to hell.
Everyone
It's
makes
fine.
Mistakes.
Where was that? Shinobu.
So
right.
Shinobu yells out to Yamato.
Right, and Yamato's like, Kozuki Oden would never do that. So, like, he's showing that he's resolute in not leaving Shinobu and Momonosuke.
I do also like that, like Kosuke Oden would never do that, but also, like, the chapter before, Yamato had just been like, oh, like, you know, your words, like, changed me, Shinobu. Like, Shinobu is just as impactful on Yamato as Oden was.
Right.
Father figure.
Father figure. Well, I'm sure he looks up to all of the
The samurai.
officers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I loved Sasaki. It's like, oh, if you think you can protect deadweight and still defeat me, I take that as an insult. And he's just like, oh, like, my armored division, you really made a mess of things. And we get, like, a quick shot of, like, multiple things. We get Sasaki's sword looks really fucking cool. It looks like it's a, I don't know, it looks like it's like a blade, but it's, like, wrapped, like, spiraled around.
Yeah.
I don't know, it looks real cool.
Like, not
But
to get, like, incel level of blade knowledge, but there's, like, the actual blade part, and there's, like, the support. I think the support's called the tang. Probably wrong
Yeah.
on that. Like, that's the black part usually. It's a support. It's a higher, like, it's more durable than the blade part. The blade's for cutting, and the black part, like, makes sure that the blade just doesn't snap in half. And so you're right. Based on that, it really just does seem like it's wrapped all the fucking way around.
Yeah. The
But it
first thing I
looks-
thought was, like, maybe it's a kind of thing like
A whip?
yeah, like, what's her face, Kanroji from Demon Slayer. Her
Mhm.
sword is like the whip.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Ivy from Soul Calibur, but
That too.
Kanroji's definitely a more
It could also just be like a distinct coloring.
That's true. There are just some weird ass fucking swords out there.
But yeah, like I'm really
Yeah.
interested. Like what the fuck is that? It doesn't like look sharp like a normal sword either.
True,
Yeah.
and he is the leader of like the quote unquote armored corps, so like
Right, so shouldn't he have like cool ass fucking weapons?
yeah. But
It's,
much more important.
Much more important, these
Yeah.
next two panels. Can we talk about this? Because I was really
So,
confused.
So, like-
Yamato is like Sasaki, and she's like, or he's huffing, and then you see like, and
Yeah,
his
is
teeth
that
start like
him?
growing.
Yeah, that's him. That has to be
Yamato.
him.
You can see the hair,
Oh
and
my
and
God.
Yamato, not Yamato, Sasaki looks like
Sasaki.
freaked
Sasaki's
out.
Like, ooh.
But I think he's
So-
freaking out at the like hot shot. No,
No, he's freaking out
He's
at,
definitely like
Yamato.
those lines on his eyes is like the like fear, like
right.
whoa,
Like
what's that?
Yamato's
Like-
gonna fuck me up. He's gonna kill me.
So my question is Yamato like a big ol' Oni, or is Yamato also like a dragon like Kaido?
Like
No. I think that's Oni.
I think
Those
it's
teeth.
Oni.
Those teeth are very Oni.
But like we don't know enough. So the
the zone fruit nut
Again,
question
the
has
genetics,
not been
the
answered.
topic of genetics.
I'm not even gonna bring it. So what I want to bring up is that we don't know enough about the several different forms of giant. Like, what is
Yeah.
ancient giant? What does
Yeah,
that
Keep
entail?
going back to giants. Like Yamato's not that big.
Yamato isn't that big, but like maybe half giant question mark? Because like
No, but they have those horns. They're
The
definitely
horns.
part of the race, the ancient giant race, like Ors.
yeah,
But we don't know enough about that, like,
right. So like,
race.
so Kaido is big. Kaido's big. Therefore,
Right, but there are a
he's
bunch of big ass people in
Yeah.
in
he's an ancient giant. Let's say for argument's sake. So is Black Maria for argument's sake. Yamato, he is a half ancient giant. Just like how Big Mom's kids are all like ostensibly half giant, but not all of them are like enormous, you know? You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like Yamato can be like man-sized. Well, like whatever that means in fucking One Piece, because
Yeah.
but
17-foot motherfuckers.
yeah, but like
Yamato
man-sized,
could be 2 Luffys.
right? Which is average sized
Which
in
is
One Piece,
average
apparently.
size.
But you know, maybe there's like some ferocity in this ancient giant shit that we don't know about yet.
I mean, I don't know, because it looks like he's transforming. Like, that's what that
That's
looks
the thing. I do agree with you. I do.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. It's
it
like...
looks like there's, like, another, like, transformation.
And remember, they were... Yamato was cuffed. They were explosive cuffs, but it was like... Are they sea stone?
Are they sea stone?
Like,
is there a reason to have him cuffed up for fruit reasons?
Luffy would have noticed immediately if they were sea stone.
He wouldn't have been able to grab them, even with Ryo.
Yeah, no, Luffy touched them, so they're not sea stone.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Like there might be like, oh, because of Ryo, like some hand wavy, but I don't feel like that's the case.
No.
Yeah.
That would be the end all be all. Like, oh, like what? Now you can deal with sea stone because of Ryo. Like, no. But yeah, it's definitely like a like sneak peek. Like, it's Oda being like, this isn't it. Like, there's another transformation.
More than meets the eye. Yeah.
There's another.
I'm just wondering, like,
what is it called when like Pokemon? There's another evolution.
Yeah.
I'm so.
I'm just wondering, like, man. I want to know now. Now
you show me?
I want to know.
My curiosity is piqued because I'm like, dude, if Yamato, if he has some sort of ancient Oni transformation, fucking poggers, dude. If he's a fucking dragon, big poggers, dude.
That would be the sickest shit.
We'll see. I mean, I think those teeth are very.
Yeah, they do look very Oni.
Yeah, they're not very like dragon-esque. Like,
yeah,
right.
It's giving me like very like Japanese Oni vibes.
Yeah, I feel like if it was dragon-esque, he'd have like a little bit more of a snout. It'd start like you know. But
so, yeah.
anyways,
unfortunately, we get Frankie. So Sasaki gets his ass saved.
Yeah,
literally.
Sasaki gets to live for another moment.
For now, but Sasaki gets a less painful death with Frankie.
Yeah.
Frankie comes in like, yikes, look out.
And Momonosuke's like, Franosuke, and he's like, is that you, Momo? And Yamato's like, oh, I know who that is. Luffy's companion. Frankie the Cyborg, 94 million berries. I've never seen anyone like him in my life.
What a fucking otaku.
I love it. The way that he goes like 360. The 360 from being like to like, oh my god.
Like, I swear to God, like this man must have like all their wanted posters like tucked in his like in his underboob.
I mean, did you not see like Queen has all of their stuff?
True,
like,
true. But Yamato has them like laminated and shit, like
laminated
they're fucking baseball cards.
All I gotta say is Yamato and Yamato's giving Bartolomeo a run for his money.
No.
Two demon boys, not just one demon boy, two demon boys.
How dare you?
Demon boys.
I love Yamato, but don't you dare, dare step on my boy's toes.
I do like this sequence, because. So Frankie's running, and then he's like, just because you can't catch me doesn't mean you should hit me. And then he's like, Hacha, what's that idiot doing? And Hacha, like, the number busts a hole through the ground, and Yamato, he's carrying Shinobu and Momo. And, I love, oh, right, down was an option. Momonosuke, Shinobu, let's escape through here.
It feels so dumb.
As if he's like taking them, like, you're fucking falling, dude. Like, you're not taking them anywhere.
But I love this. He's like, oh, like, Frankie the Cyborg, take care of this. Luffy put me in charge of these two. And in that case, sure thing, whoever you are, I super got this.
Momonosuke getting another face full of boobies.
Yeah, and I fucking love Yamato, because he's just like, oh, I ought to thank him. Just a moment. At least I can take that one out. He fucking, like, baseball swings the bat.
Ooh.
Nari Kabura arrow. And it, like... this number's jaw is completely fucked, and you can see like the blood shooting out. Like
there's like a little bit of like a scratch on top of the number's head, and I thought Yamato just shot straight through this man's skull.
Oh yeah.
I was like, Oda.
Damn.
Oda.
Headshot.
No. This is not Heroes Rising level of
Todoroki
like
kill
murder.
the man.
Yeah, that guy. He murdered him.
Yeah, but
so,
there is,
absolute
like a
zero.
little, like, smoke.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah. I will say, I do
Frank-
like... Yeah. Did that mystery person
The
do
little
that? Who
sweat
was
mark?
that? Yeah.
The little sweat mark, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I do love that Frankie is here now, I think, to fight Sasaki. Because I think the number is probably taken out.
Taken out, and I think he's covering the hole.
Yeah. But I love
like,
that Frankie specifically is here to fight Sasaki because they
armor
revealed
versus armor.
Armor versus armor.
well that too, but and one of the covers of the new volume, they revealed the Toby Roppo's color schemes, and Sasaki has like bright ass green hair and looks to be part fishman.
Oh,
And
that
if you remember, what's her face from Water 7 with the Frankie or with the
Tom's wife,
I forget her name.
the mermaid,
the old mermaid lady. She had green hair and she's mermaid. She said that she had a son out at sea who is like trying to be a pirate. And they're Kokoro, yeah. And their color schemes are literally exactly the same.
No.
So I'm hoping that if
Maybe
Frankie gets
will bring something up.
Yeah, if Frankie gets into a fight with Sasaki and realizes,
You know my mom.
yeah, I want Frankie to be like, "Hey, sorry, Kokoro, but I gotta beat the fuck out of your son."
like,
yeah, that's. I hope that's what it leads to because their color schemes are
about right.
They're way too similar
and the
to not
teeth
be.
are kind of similar too.
Yeah.
They're both drinkers.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think you got it right in the head.
It makes sense, and the like hat that Sasaki wears,
yeah,
is like similar to the hat that she was like wearing. Like she had a sort of like motif going on.
Dangerous.
Okay. And then
Dangerous.
we have Yamato's like very encouraging words, like, Momonosuke, you must survive. It is imperative that you survive. You are the one who must guide the world to the dawn. And then there's like Momonosuke, I think, being like question mark.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
Dawn? Who?
Oh my
Me?
God. I gasped when I flipped the page.
Oh yes. Second basement floor. And we just get a fucking montage of Law just fucking cutting through these genetic freaks deserving of death.
You're so mean.
It's just
But like just like Corazon coming up again.
Yeah.
I was like, oh!
the people of the D are known as the enemy of the gods. My true name is Trafalgar D. Waterlaw. Your alias? That's right. And it shows that at Zoe, he was talking with Robin about it, and she's like, I'm stunned. You have the name of D as well. You're the only one I would tell this. And she's like, thank you for your trust, but I don't have the answers for you. Luffy may not care, but I find the D name to be fascinating. So, the only way is to follow those red stones? Yes, and that means beating the 4 emperors. Not that they'll make it easy. And then he's standing in front of a poneglyph, and he's like, not this one. Need a red one. Hey, Korra, I've made up my mind. I want to know the meaning of this checkered fate. I had the biggest brain blast. Like, dude,
Oh?
I mean, I don't know if you would count as former villain, but bro, fuck it. At this point, he's already been with us for so long. Law joins the crew to find out, fuck it.
I mean, it's the best way for him to move forward.
Yeah,
and
fuck it.
find and defeat
Yeah.
the 4 emperors and find more redstones.
He has to stick with
He has to
Luffy.
realize that, like, Luffy is
I feel
gonna
like,
make it.
But I feel like
Like-
Law is always gonna be like, he's always gonna be there, but never officially a part of the
Right,
Yeah,
right.
of the Star
He's there
Hats,
for the
Straw Hats.
ride.
He's always gonna be
Yeah.
like the unofficial member of the Straw Hats. 'Cause
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like that's just the way he rides.
At this point, I want the rest of the story to literally just be, like, Luffy and then Law on the little submarine, like, with them. He's not part of the crew. He's part of the Grand Fleet, but he's just like, yeah, like, I need to make it to the end to see what's up. So, like, what's up?
He's like, we're just going the same direction. Like, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
Luffy.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, that's exactly like word for word what he's gonna say, because he's just a little tsundere.
I
Yeah.
love him so
If anything, you're following me, Luffy. So you need to stop.
Yeah,
I don't know
fucking
why
weird.
I don't know why it did a little, like, it sounded like a little Ben Shapiro. I'm gonna stop. Law is not
How dare you do my boy dirty like that?
Well, let's say hypothetically, there is more than one redstone. Do they deserve rights? Hypothetically speaking. Hypothetically speaking, if the people of the Willow-D did survive, do they deserve rights?
I fucking hate this.
Sorry.
You know, they're against the will of God, so like.
This is just
Sell the D to who, Ben?
Shoutouts to H Bomber guy if you guys haven't seen that video.
The video's
Let's
titled.
just say, hypothetically speaking, if the sea levels were to rise, wouldn't those people who live on the coast just, I don't know, sell their houses and move?
Sell their houses to who, Ben? Aquaman?
No, the fish people.
Yeah. To who, Ben? The Fishman?
Oh my god! I believe it's something along the lines of like climate change : a measured response.
Yeah, something like that.
Just search up measured response and like make sure you put in like H Bomber Man.
Yeah.
And you'll definitely get the exact clip.
Yeah.
It's so
Oh
good.
man.
An absolute masterpiece.
Don't you think they'd just sell their houses and move?
Jesus.
God, love it.
But I'm also very excited to learn more about the Willow
Yeah.
D. The Willow D.
This is
Yeah.
the first time we've like gotten a kind of like, let's actually solve this mystery instead of it just been like,
Yeah.
let's actually talk about the Willow D.
yeah,
And
yeah.
this is actually like Law, you know, he's been like the one supernova where we're like, fuck, is he like maybe gonna die? Like who knows what's gonna happen? I think this is sort of, you know, the Otis nod that like, no, he's still got a ways to go. Like he at least, I feel like bringing this up with Law, like he at least, for his story, for closure, and for like Corazon, like he had before, if he dies, before
And
that
for us, the reader.
yeah, before that ever happens, like he has to learn the truth behind all this. So I'm glad that we're getting this, because he's the first, like Robin said, like, oh, Luffy may not care, but I find it fascinating. He like wants to know. So
Yeah. This is like the first thing that's like, all right, we're
Yeah.
actually gonna get like some real backstory. Like it's not just some chosen ones kind of thing. It's like,
yeah,
we're really gonna get something
It's some
here.
shit, yeah. In the
Hell
meantime, we have another fucking D running around.
Oh,
Yo.
we get back. I like how we
My
get back
dog.
to the map, the normal one.
yeah,
right?
the normal
like,
one.
I
No
don't
more
I don't quite
center
understand.
cortex.
Oh well, we got it earlier in page 11 with Law, but
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're back to the third floor, and another big D is running through the halls.
Swiping everything up.
It's funny, he's actually above Luffy.
Yeah.
He's
It
actually
took my
ahead of
weapon.
Luffy.
I'm being swallowed. It's Eustace Captain Kidd. And then he's dragging along all the scrap metal in the castle. And then he's like, do you think we've got enough, killer? And then, fwah, fwah, fwah. He's like, good question. Our enemy's the world's strongest pirate. You can't have too much. And he's like, haha, good answer. They're my favorite power couple. I love them.
I love that shit that's just like in the face of like danger, there's always people there. There's always like those shonen characters that are like, yeah, I was
Yep.
hoping you were gonna say that.
There's always like the chaotic motherfuckers that like thrive on the chaos. They're just like,
It's
yes.
beautiful. We get back to the roof of the Skull Dome with Kaido and the Akazaya.
Yeah.
And they are being there's nothing much to say about this page.
They're getting
they're
ganked
being
and
brutalized.
flacked and shunked.
Yeah, they're being
Like,
brutalized.
It's kind of off-screened a bit, but it's very heavily implied that Kinemon gets his head caved in
Yeah.
by Kaido real quick. And then while that's happening, Denjiro comes in.
Yeah. He gets stabbed in
Yeah.
the side, but he's still
Still Kaido.
Denjiro gets
Kaido.
you hear like wham, and you see blood, and then the next panel you see Kaido's club dragging on the floor, and you see Denjiro like on the floor, like
I'm surprised there's no blood covering that fucking hammer.
Yeah, it's not something that would be like too dark for One
I don't
Piece.
think so. There's quite a bit of blood on this page anyway.
Yeah,
but-
there really is.
Yeah.
Unless that's to say, maybe he's going easy on them.
I mean,
Oh.
there's so many emotions going
There is a
on.
lot of emotions. There's a lot of. He does have very mixed feelings for the whole Odin thing.
Yeah.
But he's not about to like let himself fall here. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he thinks.
Yeah.
So that's
We
that.
get-
We get a
Depressing,
little update that the Yakuza
Yeah,
9
our little
really
dose
needs some
of
help right
depression.
now. That's
And then if-
all. That's all there is to
as
say
if-
about that.
As if things couldn't get any fucking worse. Big Mom is like flying through. She's like beep beep, and she's like, "Don't worry, I'm only interested in going up top where Kaido is." And then we finally get back to where Luffy is.
Wait, but Chopper's like half
Oh
Oni.
yeah, Chopper's like half frozen,
Big brain.
half zombie.
Big brain. What
He's
if?
crying.
What if Chopper does Monster Point? Because it's all about like meat and heat. So like
So if he gets bigger, it'll take
Yeah!
longer.
that's what I'm thinking.
Chopper transform.
Chopper, do it.
Chopper becomes a monster.
Yeah. So moms,
God,
but
Robin-
you know they're okay.
Robin's a cutie. Any
yeah, she's
chapter where
really
we get a whole bunch of Robin, even if she doesn't say it, she's just staring at Big Mom, just like, what the fuck?
I think they're all gonna try to keep Big Mom there, though.
That's
I think that's
probably
gonna be the goal,
likely.
The goal.
I will say though,
Like
Yeah.
Zoro's gonna be like, "Fuck!" Like Luffy's up top. I can't let Big Mom. Luffy's trying to get up top to help Kinemon. I can't let Big Mom go up there
Yeah.
too.
If anything, we know Marco's like free. He's heading over here. I think Marco might
That's
stop
true.
her again. Like,
Hopefully, but we'll see.
yeah,
Marco's.
I will say
There's
what we
also-
always
there's also
say.
Queen.
Like
that's true.
Big Mom, like not sorry, Robin is like never enough of a character. Like Oda, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Please.
Robin, if she was allowed to run free, this panel would end with Big Mom's. Well, oh shit, maybe Big Mom is Robin's natural enemy. So I was
Yeah,
gonna
but,
say,
like, how old
I was
is
like, Big
Mom?
Mom's neck would snap with Robin, but I don't think Robin's hands. I don't think any amount of hands would be able to crush that like thick fucking.
She
neck.
doesn't have
Okay,
a
but
neck,
like, how
dude.
old is she? Like, you know, like her
That-
back's
yeah.
gotta be bad. You know, like just one little
That's
kick.
true.
You know,
That's true.
That's true. That's
just
true.
one little kick, and you know she's got the sciatica. Like,
That's true.
you know,
that's
you
true.
fuck her up, and that's it.
Yeah, you get her. But the final page, we get Luffy and
This
Jinbei and
confused the fuck out
Sanji.
of me.
Yeah. So, real quick, I know we're at time, but
No,
so
we can
Jinbei's
go
like-
like a little over.
yeah, he's
like
like,
definitely
oh,
not
the
2
roof is-
hours, but
Yeah, he's like, oh, the roof is above the 5th floor. We're almost there. And he's like, Luffy's like, just you wait, Kinemon. And Sanji's like, did you guys hear that? And they're like, what are you talking about? He's like, can't you hear it coming from the 3rd floor? And they're like, hear what? And Sanji uses observation hockey, and you can hear like stomping, and then, come, my dear, that's it. No, my lord, you mustn't. It would be so naughty.
I just,
And
like,
I don't know.
I didn't even realize
so-
that he was using observation hockey here. I hate this motherfucker.
Yeah, well, because he's before anyone, he's like, "Do you guys hear that? Like, am I the only one?"
it's his stupid little. I'm a hentai. My hentai senses are tingling.
Well, no, that, but also like, I mean, his thing is observation, like his proficiency or whatever. Like he's
yeah, but the joke
better
is
at
always,
observation.
The joke is always that he hears some type of he hears or
Yeah,
sees,
yeah.
like something naughty.
yeah.
My
yeah.
thing
He's
is-
like, "Ooh."
My thing is, I want to know who's talking in that he's
Yeah.
hearing.
Who
because-
laughs
is
like
it the,
that?
Is it the room where like Black Maria was with all
Yeah.
the what's it
Because
called?
I searched it up. Nobody's laugh is like "Nwehehehe." We haven't gotten that laugh yet.
I'm trying to think. He says it's the floor above. Is that what he says? Do you guys
Yeah,
hear
it's-
that? Can't
it's
you
coming
hear it
from the third floor.
It should be the floor
and
above.
That's where. What'd you say?
It should be above. You're right.
It is. It is above, and that's
Yeah.
right. Kid is coming through there. He's about to come through there.
Yeah. I don't know who
So whatever's above there, Kid hasn't made it there yet. So maybe we haven't seen it yet either. I don't.
Yeah, at first I thought it was like maybe it was Orochi, like he cuz he's alive, we just don't know when he's coming back.
Says you.
But like Orochi doesn't laugh like that.
But yeah, no, his laugh is like goo he. That's not his laugh. I
Unless,
know
like-
I watched or I read a thing from Library of Ohara, and I know this like thing is some kind of gag in like the Japanese theater, where like you hear something like I forget. I'd have to go to. Let me go to.
Actually, now that I think about it, he looks mad, so it looks like he recognizes somebody's voice.
That's not impopossible, honestly.
Like
Yeah.
now that
So-
I'm looking at his face, like he looks what's the word? Like
Angry.
not angry, but he looks like dreadful. Like, whoa, wait, what?
Yeah, so here it is. It's for those that didn't understand that final scene, it's a one-to-one reference to a gag from Japanese theater where a man undresses a woman by pulling from her obi kimono sash. So Sanji is literally hearing a woman getting undressed and left naked. But like I don't know who is doing that. But it's supposed to be like a play off of that. So this is another PSA for people to one, the scans are bad. Everyone's like, oh, the scans are more accurate, whatever. So whoever translated the scans basically made it seem like he was hearing Ivankov. And so I saw all these people were like, oh my god, Ivankov is here. And then like everybody, like the official comes out, like, guys,
are there still fan translations going around?
Oh,
Yeah.
somehow.
They are, and they're shittier than ever.
Wait, how
I
could
don't know
it-
how many people?
How could you have
I'm not-
fucked up so
listen.
bad?
I'm not sure how many people listen to this weekly, but please, for the love of God, take it from somebody who like
Yeah.
who knows enough of Japanese and translation that like Japanese like translation's really fucking hard,
Yeah.
and like these like fan translations done on the fly like by like people
Yeah.
that have no relation to like the original
And literally no
manga.
time too.
And like it's I mean we had these problems so
Yeah.
much in the Boku no Hero fandom too, when they were still doing like fans translations, but there was like this whole discrepancy with how like Bakugo spoke in Japanese and how he spoke in English, and like it's bad. It's bad
yes,
translation.
the hard
These fan
sub.
translators, like, they have their own agenda, they have their own like, you know, their own ideas, and like they end up twisting the meaning of a lot of things. You know, they want to read what they want to read. They want what they want.
Yeah.
So they're just going to look for everything. You know, with how like dreadful he looks, I don't know, maybe he does think it's like one of the I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's
They're playing
you
the
know,
gag
if
of,
this
like-
is how it was
Yeah.
if this is how it was translated by the official translator, then like
This
the
is what it
original
is.
fan translations suck. Like, please don't
Yeah.
take fan translations with a fucking grain of salt. Like, if you want to read it because you want to see spoilers, like, that's okay. I get it. But for the love of fucking God, read the official spoilers before you make any goddamn any fucking like.
Yeah, because there's a whole
Judgment
bunch of people that were like, "Oh my god,
Decisions.
it's Ivankov," and it's like, no, it's not Ivankov.
It's like, no, it's not.
How could it
It's like a
fucked
gag
up
from
so
Japanese theater, and
hard?
he's hearing her get like undressed.
And like the other thing, like, you know, like recently there was this whole thing with like the Boku no Hero translator, Caleb Cook. He does like and even then, right, this is what I'm trying to say. Fan translators and even official translators, it can be a little bit like iffy, but like there was this whole thing where like last chapter he does these little like what are they called? Little like trivia tidbits.
Yeah, on every chapter.
He does little trivia tidbits on every chapter.
Both for
I mean,
Dr. Stone and for
for most of the stuff that he translates. And I mean it's obvious that in his translation works he works unbiased because I think, you know, he's held accountable by a fucking like by a whole company.
Yeah.
He's
right.
literally getting
Yeah.
paid to.
He's literally getting
like,
paid
yeah.
to do this, and like, you know, cannot like he can't twist. So that's another thing. Like official translators, like they need to give you the fucking like
the closest possible.
the closest possible.
Yeah.
Because like it's
But,
under
like,
supervision from like
it's under
lots of people.
supervision by lots of people, right? And so like, but in these little like trivia tidbits, he lets loose his like his own like headcanons.
Yeah.
And it's still somewhat like harmful to the fandom because so much of the fandom fucking lives off of Twitter. So like they'll see the official translator and they like take his words for
As
like
gospel.
as fucking gospel.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Well, it's the same as that happens in One Piece with Greg.
Oh, right.
Understand that
He's not a
shit.
translator, but he's like
No, but he works like directly with Oda, and like, or he has worked directly with Oda. He works for the One Piece like magazine, like he's a columnist. So he works like officially with the One Piece brand. And the same thing I've seen it happen. There's sometimes where he'll say stuff and he'll read the chapter and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I think it's cool. Like I think this is gonna happen."
Yeah,
And
and
people
then everyone's like,
get
"Oh my
all
God,
up in an
canon."
uproar, like, "Oh, it's confirmed." And he constantly has to be like, "No, guys, like this is what I think is gonna happen. I have no idea. Like, stop." Like,
Yeah,
so I feel like it's the same way with the translator for Boku no Hero.
No, he doesn't say sorry.
Oh, damn.
But yeah,
no, but I mean in the
it's-
sense that like it's obvious, like okay, like anyone with
Yeah,
a brain
yeah.
like us, it's like okay, that this is his personal
that's
theory.
Yeah,
Like,
like this is the
it's
PSA
not-
for y'all to like if
Yeah.
you see something, no matter what it is, fan translations, news, actual stuff in the real world, please check. We have smartphones in this day and age. We have Google.
Yeah.
It's very easy to do a simple search. Don't get everybody's hopes up. But yeah, we'll see. I think his reaction is very interesting.
interesting is the
Like
right
he doesn't.
word.
I feel like he would be hard eyes right now.
yeah,
Like goo goo gaga, like
Yeah.
naked women, like ooh, I'm on my way.
Want to hear a not so crack theory?
Mm.
What if Orochi has like the snake fruit model, like Yamato no Orochi. He has 8 heads.
yeah.
What if all 8 heads have different personalities and different laughs?
Oh, maybe.
Like it's super like there's no reason for me to believe this, but
Wait, but would Sanji recognize his voice like that?
because
Sanji's
it's a
reacting to the lady literally being like, "Oh, it would be so naughty." Like he can hear her getting undressed.
Right, but
That's what he's reacting to.
His reaction just doesn't like line up with me. Like
I
he
think
doesn't
it's-
look happy.
Oh no, I think he's playing it. I think the reaction he's giving is like he hears it and he's like the.
Like
I
got
don't
a
know how to-
blast. Like we gotta
Yeah,
go.
I don't know how to describe it, but it's like the
Jealousy?
reactions. No, the reactions in cartoons when someone hears something or like they see something, and like all the veins in their eyes get like fucking puffed out, and they like need it. Like
But
I
the
don't.
thing is,
I'm thinking like
the
SpongeBob,
lines-
like I need it. Like he's like, oh my god, like
yeah,
I
that
need
could
to
be
get
that
there.
could
Yeah,
be it. But the lines on his eye, the lines around his eyes, like that's the same thing that we saw from Sasaki.
Yeah.
It's like in like manga, usually those lines around the eyes is like dread. Like it's like
Yeah.
oh shit, like it's
Right.
like it's like the blood leaving your face, kind of
Yeah.
like.
See, given
Yeah.
that it's not a like that it's not an audio medium as well, we can't hear this. Like we have been told their laugh, but we can't know this person's voice.
yeah.
So it doesn't discredit the Orochi theory, I guess we could call it.
Or
Yeah.
the Ivankov feeling.
Well,
no,
okay,
it's not
well,
Ivankov.
Anything else discredits the Ivankov theory.
Yeah, it's not Ivankov. It's no.
Well, because like when he hears things, he goes all hard-eyed. He gets the hard
No,
eyes.
I think it's literally like the way I took it was that he's literally hearing something like really fucking like
Horny.
perverted going on, and he's just like his reaction is just like, oh my god, like it's
Like
Like I said, he does not. That
Yeah.
does not look like a
'Cause
good
it's like-
reaction. It looks like
'cause-
like a dreadful reaction.
because like
I
when
see- yeah.
when he went into the bathhouse, it was like, oh, like ladies, like they're gonna be naked and or they're gonna be in the bathhouse and like the towels and stuff, and he got hard eyes. This is like he's hearing somebody like literally about to have sex, and he's just like like, oh my god.
I
Like,
can see it both ways.
Yeah.
I
Like
don't know. I don't think he's that like. Oh my god. I don't think he's a voyeur. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
When you,
Right.
No,
punch
I
people?
again, I don't know the word to describe it.
It's
I-
like that
I-
meme where like it's
He's
that
I
one guy.
He's the
100%
kind of pervert that likes to watch people have
I-
sex.
No,
That's
I
not what he's saying. That's
100%
not what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like it's
I
kind of
100%
like
believe.
the meme of like when like one person like it's like this meme of like a guy like gripping his thigh so hard that it's bleeding.
No, I know. I don't know. I just feel like
Yeah.
it's an
not-
interesting reaction, and
Yeah.
I don't think it lines up. Like I don't think that reaction lines up with what he thinks
With
is
horny.
happening. With
Right.
horny. I feel like
Yeah.
he recognizes a voice.
I can see it. Yeah, I can definitely see it. I like.
Especially because this whole thing is like, wait, do you guys hear that? Like, do you guys hear that? Like, it
But-
has to be
Yeah.
something that's like someone who's like important.
Yeah. If he recognizes it, I just want to know like who the fuck would it even be?
Right. I have no idea.
That's honestly like the biggest fucking question here.
Yeah.
That's it. I have no idea. He is either gripping his thighs in the most horny
Yes.
in
It's
the horniest fucking death grip, or he is very, very upset about who is being undressed up there.
Or who is
Yeah.
undressing.
Or who is undressing.
Yeah. It's I want to know. I saw some people like, "Oh my god, like I don't want him to like revert back to like horny Sanji." But like, okay, like that's
Listen, what do you mean
that's-
revert back? We've never
that's a
gotten
gag.
anywhere. We've never gotten any further.
Well-
We've never gotten
well,
away
no,
from it.
in Wano, like he clearly like the people were at the bathhouse. Like Black Maria was with her squadron of women at the bathhouse, and he specifically like went to go save Momonosuke. Like I think when push comes to shove, Sanji like okay, yeah, like the horny
But that's
thing.
always
But
been
right
the
now,
gag with Sanji. The gag has always been
Yeah.
like, yeah, he's a pervert, but he still does what he sets out
Yeah,
to do.
yeah,
It's
he's-
no different.
yeah, he said it in Whole Cake Island. He's like, oh, this is like we're in Yonko territory. Like we got to take this shit seriously.
I
Like
do
okay,
agree,
he's gonna
though.
have moments where he'll like have heart eyes and be horny, but like at the end of the day, I think
I mean, nothing will ever top the time where he was just like where they were like on Fishman Island and he just kept on dying.
oh yeah, you're
Yeah,
like,
that was
literally
nothing will
the
top
apex
that.
of that joke. And like if we
Yeah.
reach that again, I do understand how to be annoying. But I do sympathize with the opinion of like wanting this to be more Mr. Prince instead of gag. Like people
I mean,
yeah,
you know, it's whatever. Like it's Sanji's character, and there are people that like that. Like,
there
Yeah.
are, yeah.
you know, it's funny. Like, yes, does it get to a point where it's like, but like. That's why I'm so interested in his reaction here. That's why I'm so
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
is this something different? Like, is there something
regardless,
else?
even if it is like horny Sanji, I think when they get there, I don't see him like stopping.
No.
To... He's not
I
stopping
think
at
it's
all.
something
Like
important. It's not just gonna
Yeah.
be something like, it's not just gonna be something that they're passing by or that he's gonna get like sidetracked or anything.
yeah,
I don't think that's what it is. Like, I think it's going to be a weird obstacle for all of them.
Yeah.
That's a
I don't
good
know,
point.
Somebody's there. Somebody important is there.
But like the thing is, Sanji in these situations always goes off by himself, and that's when he is the magical Mr. Prince. So
We'll see.
well, yeah, it truly is like,
maybe
we'll
he
see.
does. Maybe he will. Maybe he's like, oh, I gotta put on Mr. Prince. Like, I've gotta go
yeah,
invisible and save this damsel in distress or something. But I'm actually really interested to see what happens. He'll just be like, Jinbei, take care of Luffy.
What? So like, if it is a horny instead of like dread, what if Black Maria's the one being undressed? Because like we're like starting to like get into the point where like everyone's like segmented and everyone's like
Yeah.
Y-
Everyone's
Yeah.
like, getting into their own fights.
right. So I think it would make thematic sense due to characters
Yeah.
that Sanji at this point in time, like Sanji has never really fought a woman, and like now that they're in Yonko territory, it's like a high time to see like whether that aspect of his character can be tested or not. That would be interesting.
yeah. I have no idea. I think the only other thing I can think of is like we also haven't seen Who's Who like at all recently.
Oh yeah.
And so maybe Who's doing some, I don't know, some perverted shit or something. I don't know. One of the Toby Ropa who is like, oh, I'm gonna be a headliner, and then he's doing like this shit. I don't know. I think it's gonna play out to be like, I have no idea. We're gonna see something, and I think it could be like a misunderstanding of some sort. Like he hears it and he thinks it's like a lady getting undressed, and he's like, oh fuck. But we're gonna get there, and he's gonna get pissed off because it's like something else.
Yeah, that's also possible.
So I don't know, but yeah, no. This chapter was great, and we're not on break. I think we're back.
No,
I don't
not.
think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah,
We are not on
as far as I
Because-
know.
It's the
plan is
3 and then
still-
1 break.
Yeah,
So we can maybe soon find out
yeah,
what it is that Sanji heard.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll
and I
find
know
out
Oda
real
had
soon.
said the plan for sure. He's like, even though I got sick and held up, the plan for sure is to reach 1,000 by the end of the year. So,
It's happening.
Oh, it's happening.
yeah, it's
'cause-
happening. Even with a break, like sometime in December, it's happening, which is
for sure, because it's
hell
like
yeah.
so this is chapter 1. Next week it's 2. Then there's 3. That would put us in 6, 7, 8. We'll have a break on the 14th of December, and then
Okay.
and then it would be 1, 2. We would end the year with 1,000, or start the new year with 1,000.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a magazine on
On the 28th,
maybe the 28th, but
Ye-
definitely not the week of the new year.
they
They take time off.
they do take time off, but like
Yeah.
the first issue of the year, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's either the last issue of this year or the first issue of next year will be 1,000.
yeah.
Something
Either
like
way.
that, yeah.
Either way, getting chapter like ending the year with 9.99.
Yeah, the 20th. Yeah, the 28th will be there. There should be a magazine.
Probably.
Yeah. So it's happening, people. Get ready. But yeah, we did it. We did 2 chapters. Great. That's gonna wrap it up for us this week. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social medias. We are at Paramecia Cast on Twitter, Paramecia Fancast everywhere else, Facebook, YouTube, anywhere we're on. ParameciaFancast.libsyn.com is where every episode is uploaded every Monday following the official release. And as soon as it's uploaded there, it's sent to every single podcatcher ever. Spotify, iTunes. Be sure to like and subscribe us on there. Google Podcasts. Google Podcasts is like weird, and I know they changed it to like YouTube Music or something. I can't keep up with what the fuck Google is doing.
Podcatchers.
Yeah. But Spotify, iTunes, the 2 big major ones for sure. They're always there every week. Episodes also go up on YouTube every week, depending on how stupid YouTube wants to be with the upload. But yeah. Join the Discord, Paramecia Flower Capital. We're always gooning around. We've had some fun times recently talking about these last 2 chapters, what's gonna happen in the manga, like chapter 1,000. Somebody said that Vegapunk was a VTuber, which I thought was hilarious. We have a good time in the Discord. I can't think of anything else.
Do we have a crack theory?
I legit cannot think of anything other than like it's Ivankov. Like that's so outlandish to me personally.
You know what? That's the crack theory. It is Ivankov.
That's what I wanted to say. It is Ivankov. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Can't do this.
It's the chapter of transes. Fuck it.